Are you searching for exciting job opportunities in New Brunswick, Canada? Then look no further because I'll be introducing the latest job categories that have excellent LMIA approval for foreign workers even without a university degree. New Brunswick has a wide range of job prospects that can provide stability and growth in your career. Imagine a place where you are valued for your skills, where your dedication is recognized, and where your dreams can thrive. New Brunswick is where all this become possible. And we are going to be doing this in almost all the provinces in Canada so that you can be properly guided. So I would encourage you to watch this video until the end. But before we continue, if you're seeing this smiling face for the first time, you are welcome. My name is Ammy. I talk about relocation and studying abroad. And if you haven't subscribed to this channel yet, hit the subscribe button below and ensure that your bell notification is turned on so you don't miss out on any of my videos. Please don't forget to give this video a massive thumbs up so that YouTube can recommend it to others. It is a great way of supporting my channel. Share my videos with your friends and your loved ones and keep watching.
Hello guys, you're welcome to Immigrate with Ammy. This video is particularly for foreign candidates who are looking for job offers in Canada. It could be that you are just looking for a job offer that would enable you to become a temporary foreign worker in Canada, or you are looking for a job offer, okay, with which you can perfect your permanent residency applications. Okay, so regardless of the reason why you are looking for a job in Canada, this video is actually meant to provide you guidance and meant to show you how you can be more effective in finding jobs in Canada. Okay, so of course there are a lot of job opportunities in Canada, a lot of opportunities to apply for jobs, a lot of different platforms where you can apply for these jobs. Okay, and I know that a lot of people have been even sending us messages saying I've applied for this number of jobs and it's as if employers are not considering me. What can I do? Now the strategy that I'll be showing you in this video could actually help you to land a job faster in Canada. In this video I'm going to be showing you the top 4 LMIA approved job categories in a particular province called New Brunswick, and I'm not just going to be showing you the 4 top LMIA approved job categories only. I will also be showing you the list of employers who are applying for these LMIA approvals. Okay, so this is very important because as a foreign candidate, employers in Canada can only employ you if they have received LMIA authorizations for those job positions. So the norm is that they should first consider candidates who are already within Canada, who have residency in Canada. Okay, and then if they are unable to find a suitable candidate in Canada, they can now go outside Canada to hire candidate, and for them to do that they need that LMIA approval. So over time, employers are always applying for LMIA approvals, and what I do is that I always keep my eyes open. I'm always on Canada Immigration Portal looking for information regarding LMIA approved data. So on a quarterly basis, the government publishes that report of the job sectors, the employers in the different provinces who have applied for LMIA approvals and have received them. Okay, now this information is important because if I know, for example, the top LMIA approved job positions or job occupation codes, it gives me that ability to understand which job sectors are employers in Canada finding it hard to find suitable candidates within Canada. And that gives me the list of job occupations for which it is fairly easier for someone in my category as an international applicant to find a job. Okay, so that's the strategy we are talking about. So in this video, I have done a lot of research, okay, about New Brunswick, about the employers that are applying for LMIA approvals, the job sectors for which they are applying for these LMIA approvals, how much of these LMIA approvals have they received in these different job sectors, which are the top job sectors for which they have received LMIA approvals, and then what are the names of these employers who have the top 4 LMIA approvals in New Brunswick. Okay, so that is the focus of this video. Okay, so let's take a look at some analysis that I have done. The table that you are seeing on this screen, okay, contains the list of the top 4 occupations for which employers in New Brunswick have received LMIA approvals, and then the number of approved job positions. Okay, so as you can see on the table, okay, the NOC occupation 9463, okay, which is fish and seafood plant workers, this is the job occupation for which employers have received the highest number of LMIA approved positions. And you can see that 931 only in the first quarter of 2023. So what that tells you is that most likely employers in New Brunswick in this job sector are unable to find a sufficient number of qualified candidates within Canada. They have applied for and received LMIA approval up to 931 positions. The first one is fish and seafood plant workers. The second one is NOC code 6711, which is for food counter attendants, kitchen helpers, and related support occupations. The third one is 8431, which is general farm workers. And the fourth one is 9618, laborers in fish and seafood processing. So you can see these job sectors, these 4 job sectors. These are more or less critical sectors in New Brunswick for which employers are looking for external qualified candidates to fill the job positions. That is why they have this huge number of LMIA approvals. And as an international candidate, okay, if you have experience in these 4 sectors or in these 4 occupation areas, okay, it is fairly easier for you to get a job in New Brunswick. That's the idea. Okay, now going further to just showing you the number of LMIA approved positions, I have picked the first one, which is for fish and seafood plant workers, and I want to show you the list of employers in New Brunswick who have received these LMIA approvals. Okay, so on this next slide, which you can see right now, you can see the names of the employers in New Brunswick who have received LMIA approvals for that first job code and the number of approvals that they have received. Now, the ones that have received the higher numbers, I have highlighted those ones in yellow, as you can see. For example, this employer called Ocean Pier Incorporated, okay, they have received 225 LMIA approval to hire people outside Canada for that particular job code. There's another one here, right at the top of Ocean Pier, Noka Canadian Seafood Buyer Incorporated. They have 157 LMIA approvals. You have another one right at the top, 116-56520 Canada Incorporated. They have received 120 LMIA approvals. Another one, Leslie Leisure and Sons Limited, 114 LMIA approvals. This is only in New Brunswick, and this is only for one NOC, one job occupation. So that gives you the idea that employers, especially these employers you can see on this list, most likely they are not able to find sufficient number of workforce within Canada. That is why they have received these LMIA approvals. And that gives you an opportunity as an international applicant to apply for jobs to these employers. Okay, now what I have done more is to show you some of the job postings from some of these employers where they are actually looking for candidates, and you would see by the number of open positions on those job vacancies, you would see that these employers actually need people and they are willing to consider international applicants. Okay, so let's take a look at this first one. So for me to find out how to apply for these jobs, where these jobs are published, what I've done is to go to Canada Job Bank, okay, where you would find most jobs in Canada, and then search for these employers and to search for the job postings that they are putting on Job Bank. Okay, so what I did was I searched for employers that are hiring in that particular NOC or occupation code in New Brunswick, and Canada Job Bank gave me some ideas right here. So basically on Canada Job Bank, you can search for jobs by employers, you can search for jobs by occupation code, you can search for jobs by province. So combine search criteria and then you are able to get a list of job postings in that desired NOC that you are looking for in that province. So in this case, I'm looking for employers who are posting jobs on that NOC code, fish plant workers. That is the job code that we are looking for. So I'm looking for the list of employers in New Brunswick who are posting jobs on Canada Job Bank for that occupation code. Okay, so that was the search here, and it gave me a lot of results, but I want to highlight two of them for you. The first one is this employer, Lobster Boys Limited. Okay, so I tried to search for their most recent post on Canada Job Bank for that occupation code. So what I found was this. They have this job that they actually posted on Job Bank on July 7th. Now you can see the job details. One of the information that you can see here is that this employer is based in New Brunswick, okay, which is the area that we are interested in this case. Another thing is you can find the wages, the type of job. So it's a seasonal employment, full-time. You can find the job time. Now, what I'm interested in first is the number of vacancies. So to show you that employers in New Brunswick need people in that occupation code, you can see this job posting, just one job posting that has opportunities for 20 different vacancies. And if you go below, okay, just to check if the employer is accepting international candidates, you can see here that the employer accepts applications from other candidates with or without a valid Canadian work permit. The next thing is for you to apply. If you click on show how to apply, you can see the information right here on how you can apply. So basically, this is the email address that you can use to apply. And don't forget that according to the information on this job posting, if you want to apply, make sure you quote this job reference number in your application, basically. So what I've been able to do is I've been able to get this opportunity by analyzing the information about LMIA approvals, what employers have received them, how much they have received, what job occupations they have received them for. So when you are hungry for information and you're able to get some necessary information, it can actually help you to be more effective in your job search in Canada. The second one, which I want to show you, is another big employer in fish and seafood processing, which is the same occupation that we were talking about. Okay, so this employer is Ocean Pearl. I just want to show you this job vacancy here that they posted. You can see here that they need 100 vacancies. So they are looking for 100 workers. All this information I've been showing you, it further reinforces the fact that employers in New Brunswick in this area of seafood processing and preparation, they are looking for external candidates, and this could be an opportunity for you, basically. So as an international candidate, you have more chances of getting a job in the job areas or in the occupation areas for which employers in Canada are asking for LMIA approvals. And seafood preparation or seafood processing is one of such job occupations. So you can apply for a job in this area. Okay, so guys, I wanted to drop this here real quick just to give you an idea of how you can use information to actually easily find a job in Canada. And we have demonstrated this using New Brunswick, using the data that is available for everyone, okay, on Canada immigration about LMIA approvals in the first quarter of 2023. Okay, so my wish for you is that you would go ahead and do your own independent research. Check out the information that we presented in this video, and I will drop some links in the video description which is useful for you to actually do your own research as well. Okay, and then after that, make sure you apply for jobs that are in your area of experience. Okay, so guys, thank you so much for watching. You can always request for a one-on-one consultation with Ammy if you need one. Okay, and we wish you guys all the best. Have a lovely day.